Elon Musk's Boring Company may get its first commercial tunnel up and running in Las Vegas, ahead of its already planned open projects in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Maryland. And Contessa Brewer got the scoop on this proposal and joins us now with more. Contessa.
Yeah, Morgan, in a couple hours, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority will announce a recommendation that the Boring Company design, build, and operate an underground express tunnel on its convention center campus. Let me show you this. Now, the LVCVA has planned this massive $1.4 billion renovation and expansion. This is 200 acres here, 2 miles corner to corner. It needs a way to move attendees more efficiently across all of this space. So the Boring Company is now proposing a high-speed underground loop. The number of stops to be determined here. The project comes in with a price tag a fraction of its above-ground competitor. Convention leaders really see this as a crucial draw to help keep Las Vegas competitive in landing mega conferences, and they're already thinking beyond the convention center.
We see this as a real opportunity in the city as a whole. Connecting the entire strip, connecting potentially the airport to the strip, allowing all of our visitors who come easy access to everything that Las Vegas has to offer.
Boring unveiled a proof of concept test tunnel in December, but Las Vegas is likely to be the site of its first fully functional commercial project, because despite these high-profile proposals in Chicago, Los Angeles, and D.C. area, those projects have really been stymied by political disagreements, complex bureaucracy, challenges in navigating permission from hundreds of landowners. But in Las Vegas, LVCVA is the single owner. It needs approval only from Clark County. Steve Davis, president of the Boring Company, told me that LVCVA is moving quickly and decisively. Boring is hopeful if this project gets final approval, the riders will try it, they'll like it, and that will spur Boring's expansion. The LVCVA board meets next week to hear the recommendation. A contract could be approved by June and hopes to unveil the loop at the end of 2020, guys.
Wow, Contessa, that's a really fast timeline, and it's interesting to hear about what the regulatory hurdles would be there versus some of these other cities where we're seeing similar projects be proposed. I'm curious, because a company like Boring, part of the way they're able to drive the costs down as much as they are is because they're bringing so much of the actual tunneling process, the materials making process, et cetera, in-house. Is this something, do you know, that they would hire locally for, or would this be the Boring Company coming in and doing everything themselves?
They said that if the contract wins final approval, that they would plan to open up shop there in Las Vegas. Now, what does that mean for attracting the kind of high-skilled talent you would need to make this come to life? Who knows? But listen, the view in Las Vegas is already very optimistic beyond the borders of the convention center. You heard the LVCVA CEO talking there. This is 4 miles, right? If you look at Circus on one end of the strip to Mandalay Bay, that's 4 miles of strip. There's the convention center. Here's the airport, and here's where they're building Raiders Stadium right now. They're talking about the potential not only to connect all of this, but to Los Angeles, which they say, if it happened, would save people half an hour even on flights, guys.
Yeah, that approval is going to be a little more complicated.
Yeah, because there you're going across districts. Right.
Yeah. Fascinating to see if Vegas will be a true test case.
By the way, they would have a competitor there. Virgin Trains USA also has a path that they're looking to build out a railroad for a very similar route.